Good afternoon and welcome to Courtroom Chronicles, Trials of South Africa. Happy birthday. If it's your birthday, Mdase. Happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed your day. You're enjoying your day. I'm telling you, October, I was celebrating my son and my sister, their October babies. And just yesterday, it was my daughter's birthday on the 4th of November, 2025. She was turning 9 years old. And yeah, if it was your birthday yesterday, today, the day before, November babies, hello. So let us talk about the most important cases that we've dealt with here on Courtroom Chronicles, Trials of South Africa. So if you've been following this channel, you know we've been covering the heartbreaking case of 11-year-old Jayden-Lee Meek from day one. And today's episode marks video number 21. It's an ongoing story, and there had been some major developments, including a shocking prison incident involving Jayden-Lee Meek's mother, Tiffany Nicole Meek. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Go through the playlist. It's here. We've got 20 videos. I've been documenting everything from the start, every court appearance, every revelation, and every twist in this emotional case. So for context, for those who do not know, let me give you context about what is going on. So on the 13th of May 2025, 11-year-old Jayden-Lee Meek was reported missing after being dropped off by his school transport in Fleurhof, Johannesburg. Now, the following morning, on the 14th of May 2025, his small body was discovered on a staircase in the same apartment complex just meters away from his unit. So he was wearing only his underwear and had suffered a blunt force injury to the head. Soon after his mother, that was in July, 31-year-old Tiffany Meek was arrested and charged with his murder. And she also faces charges of defeating and obstructing the administration of justice. Now, throughout the past few months, this case has shaken South Africa. In July 2025, Tiffany Meek was denied bail after the magistrate described her as manipulative and dishonest. So the court ruled that she posed both flight risk and possible danger to witnesses. We've seen emotional scenes in court, heavy police presence, and ongoing calls from the public demanding justice for Jayden. There were times where they said they wanted to come out. As mothers, they are furious and they want to deal with her. I think if you've been following, you have seen that. And yeah, there's a lot that had gone on. And, from the lawyer contradicting himself, saying things that were contradicting himself, basically saying they went upstairs and they found a pillow, and saying the blood stains on the pillow were from a nosebleed. There are a lot of things. Please go and watch the videos from the beginning. I've covered all of that, and I'm planning to cover the trial itself. So now fast forward to today, November 5th, 2025, when the case returned to the Roodepoort Magistrates Court, and there were major updates. First, the case has been officially transferred to Johannesburg High Court. That one, you must know that it's been transferred there, officially. This means the investigation is complete and the state is confident that the matter is ready for high-level prosecution. So the next court date has been confirmed is the 20th of November 2025, when Tiffany Meek will appear for pre-trial hearing at the Johannesburg High Court. This is a big step. Now we are going forward. The pre-trial process usually determines how the full trial will unfold, which witnesses will be called, and what evidence will be presented. Now, here's the shocking part that I want us to talk about, is that today we've heard that Tiffany has been recently stabbed by a fellow inmate about 2 weeks ago while she was in custody. She reportedly suffered injuries on her arm and received medical treatment. And the incident is under investigation by the correctional services. And in the same session, it also came out that she could no longer afford the lawyer. I think it's Mr. Naidu, right? Yes. correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, yeah, it's Mr. Naidu. She can no longer afford her private lawyer. She will now be represented by Legal Aid of South Africa going forward. Now, this transfer to the High Court marks a serious new phase now. It means that the prosecution believes their case is strong enough to stand before senior judges and possibly a longer and more detailed trial. The stabbing incident raises questions about prison safety, mental health, and whether this will influence how she's kept in custody until trial. Meanwhile, the public continues to call for accountability, not just what happened to Jayden, but for more how justice system handles these crime cases against children in South Africa. If you know and you've been following here, you'll know that just before the Jayden-Lee Meek case, we were doing the Jocelyn Smith case, and it was still fresh. We were still mourning that, we were asking ourselves, where is Jocelyn Smith? Just after the trial, then this happened to Jayden-Lee Meek. And let me tell you something. I did not suspect the mother at all. At all. I was actually shocked when they told us that a family relative has been arrested. When they even told us that, I didn't even think of her. That's how blindsided I was. And so when they told us that it's her who's been arrested and who is allegedly being accused, and they told us about the evidence, they told us about the investigating officer that was, the private investigator that said, I still want to know who was that. And I would really love to know who sent that person. I suspect it's someone from the family, but I don't know. So it's just suspicions. It's my theory. It can be true. It can not be true. So if you want to understand how we got here today, every detail, every statement, every courtroom moment, head to the playlist on this channel, and there are over 20 previous videos covering this case from number one video to this one, the 21st video. So you can watch the full-time unfold from the day Jayden-Lee went missing. Actually, I started covering it when he was found on a staircase, and I was asking myself a lot of questions. How does a child disappear in a complex? And yes, the child was found on a staircase, and I said to myself, the person who took this child is definitely someone from the complex. And when now we're told that the mother was taken in, and there were all these things about security guards, I had my doubts, and I thought, these security personnel, they must tell us the truth. What the hell is going on? There were missing entries. Please go and watch so that you'll be, in the same level with those ones who have been watching and following my channel from the beginning. So make sure to please subscribe if you haven't, and to leave your thoughts in the comment section and let me know what you think about the outcome of this case might be. And as always, I'll keep you updated about the next hearing. So we are set for the 20th of November 2025 at the Johannesburg High Court. The case continues to grip the nation, and the question remains, what really happened to Jayden-Lee Meek? That is what we want to know. Justice for Jayden remains at the heart of the story. With that being said, I will see you on the next one. God bless you, and ciao.